My sister told me I was uninvited from our family reunion, so I took my barbecue and all the drinks with me. Every year for the past 15 years, I've hosted our family reunion in my backyard. I'm talking about feeding 60 people with my custom-built smoker that cost me $4 grand and takes 12 hours to properly smoke a brisket. My sister Ashley always acts like she's the family coordinator, but I'm the one who buys all the meat, all the drinks, and spends 3 days prepping everything. She just shows up with a bag of chips and acts like she planned the whole thing. This year started like always. I ordered 200 pounds of brisket, ribs, and pulled pork from the butcher shop downtown. Bought 15 cases of beer, sodas, and water bottles. I even rented those big white party tents because the weather forecast looked sketchy. 3 days before the reunion, I'm in my kitchen at midnight marinating everything in my special dry rub when Ashley calls me. "Listen, we need to talk about Sunday," she says. Her voice sounds weird, really serious. I figured she wanted to change the menu or complain about something, but then she drops this bomb. "Mom and I talked and we think it's better if you don't come this year." I literally stopped stirring the marinade. "What do you mean don't come? It's at my house in my backyard." "Well, we're moving it to Mom's place. Aunt Linda said your barbecue is too salty anyway, and Uncle Rick thinks you drink too much at these family things." I was completely speechless. Too salty? I've won 3 local barbecue competitions with my rubs and seasonings, and I drink maybe 2 beers during the entire 8-hour event. "Ashley, I already bought all the food. I've been preparing for 3 days straight. You can return the meat to the store. Mom's ordering catering from that new place downtown." That's when it hit me. They wanted the reunion without me, but they still expected me to pay for everything. Ashley had called the week before asking if I'd already ordered the food, acting all concerned about the family budget. I hung up on her, sat in my kitchen, surrounded by 200 pounds of perfectly seasoned meat and 15 cases of drinks, feeling like a complete idiot. The next morning, I started making phone calls. My buddy Jordan from work had been begging me to cater his son's birthday party for months. My neighbor Kevin had mentioned wanting to try my famous brisket. My old college roommate Ryan was always talking about throwing a proper barbecue. By Friday afternoon, I had organized the greatest backyard party of my life. 20 of my actual friends coming over Sunday, people who genuinely wanted to be there and appreciated good food. Sunday morning, I fired up the smoker at 6 o'clock in the morning. The smell of hickory smoke filled the entire neighborhood like a barbecue advertisement. Around noon, cars started pulling into my driveway. People were laughing, kids were playing in the yard, and everyone kept complimenting the food. That's when Ashley's car came screeching up to my house. She jumped out looking completely panicked. "Where's all the food? Mom's been waiting for you to bring everything over to her place." I pointed to my backyard where my friends were already eating plates of perfect brisket and ribs. "It's right there. Help yourself to a plate." "You can't do this. The family reunion is supposed to be at Mom's house." "Well, you uninvited me from the family reunion, so I decided to throw my own reunion with people who actually want me here." Ashley started crying, saying I was ruining everything. That Mom had 40 family members coming and no real food. That the catering place had canceled at the last minute. "Sounds like poor planning on your part," I said, taking another bite of my award-winning pulled pork. 3 hours later, my Uncle Rick showed up at my door. Then Cousin Brad walked over. Then, even my mom appeared with an embarrassed look on her face. Turns out Ashley's professional catering was just basic sandwiches from the grocery store deli, and half the family had left when they realized there was no real barbecue or proper food. My mom took a plate of brisket and sat down next to me on my deck. "Your barbecue was never too salty," she said quietly. "Ashley just wanted to be in charge of something for once." The best part, my actual friends kept talking about how amazing everything tasted. Jordan's wife asked for my secret rub recipe. Kevin offered to help me cater his office party next month.